Hey everybody, Marky here from John 1911. Time for another little podcast rant. Been in this game for a long time. I've had a lot of different occupations and been around a lot of different groups. And one thing I've noticed that seems to be a continuing pattern, why is it that a lot of the holster makers act like dickheads? Or at least they act like dickheads on the internet. Is it because there's 8,000 holster makers in every state in this country? Is the market so saturated that the only way they can survive is to slit each other's throats? I don't know. But it's really just a terrible scene just all around. My advice would be to try to run your business by running your own business. Every time I mention any type of holster in any type of social media, it never fails. We get inundated with holster makers acting like dickheads. We're not talking about holsters, makers of the holsters. We're talking about, I guess, their competition, or, I guess it's become the way for them to maybe stand out is to try to tear other people down. And, my argument would be, instead of trying to tear other people down, your business, instead of tearing other people down to make them smaller, why don't you build yourself up and be the biggest business? Just a huge turnoff. Anyway, thus ends the podcast rant. Everybody, remember, it's all about shooting guns and having fun. Have a good night.